tutorial. I'm straight beginning with the tutorial, the moving picture tutorial, which we plan to do with you guys. And the thing is that now we are not explaining what is next generation sequencing. I gave you a broad outline about this. And today's assignment is, as you know, if you might have read in the assignments also, today what we are going to do is that first we will install Ubuntu, and he answered all your queries that why Ubuntu is needed, why you need to have a Linux operating system, and he told you out of the two choices, Chime 2 becomes the very popular choice for this work. So I think I could request Rahul, because we already running short of time, and to start with his tutorial section that he is going to demonstrate you how to install Ubuntu first. Then he will run all commands which have been given to you already about the run all commands regarding the installing Chime, and then he'll fetch all sequence files. Like he told you already, all the files are available on the internet, but he'll show you how to do that with the help of his laptop. And maybe I expect all of you to follow, especially those who are interested in actual learning. I'm here at the chat box. I will try to answer all your questions, whatever problem you get in downloading. But today's agenda is to prepare your laptop for analysis, metagenomic analysis of the data, which we are going to fetch today. So I hope okay with everyone, and everybody is ready to install in their system. So I give it to Rahul now. And I just like to add one sentence about Rahul. When we were doing this work, I didn't know that he's so much so Linux friendly, and he has a good command over Linux. He has already, before this one, he has worked at Center for Bioinformatics at Jawaharlal Nehru University for a couple of years, I suppose. And he has a good paper published in molecular modeling. So he had a good hands-on. He'll take you for good hands-on on Ubuntu installation and Chime installation, and then fetching the sequence data file, so that for tomorrow's work, we are all done. So I told you already, don't try to understand what commands he's running, but try to run them as it is, copy and paste, so that at first time, you know, you got the things done, so that your work is not stuck. And maybe some would have problem. You could write your problems in the chat box. I would try to address your queries. And again, another request coming from my side, personal request, is please feel free to send your comments and suggestions that would help us to improve ourselves. So just feel free and comment where we could make it better. So with that, I give it to Rahul. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Manju. And by not taking too much of time, because we are already running behind the time, it is 4:34 now, and by the 5 we have to wind up. But I think it is not possible for us to wind up by 5 today. So directly coming to the point, today we are having 4 learning objectives you may have seen on the screen. First one is Ubuntu, installation of Ubuntu in Windows 10 platform from Microsoft Store, and second one is installing Chime 2, and then third is extract the data files. This is the task we are going to perform today. All the things has been said earlier yesterday and today also about the metagenomics, so we'll not go into the detail of those things. Directly come to the point that how do we install Chime. There are so many ways to run Ubuntu system. Like either I would like to format my system and install Ubuntu, make my system bootable. But nowadays there is a facility in Windows 10 that we can use the Ubuntu system as an it's a kind of Linux operating system. We can use that as an app. Like we are working in Windows, we are using PDF Reader, Acrobat Reader. We are using Microsoft Word. In Android or iOS phones, we are utilizing several softwares. This is something like that. So we have chosen this way to use Ubuntu in this technical session, so that everyone will be able to do that. If I format my system and do that, that would be very difficult for all of us. So why Ubuntu? First of all, that should come into our mind. Why Ubuntu? Why not Linux? Or sorry, why not Windows? So Ubuntu, because it is open source. Whenever we are having a software into the Windows operating system, we have limitations. We can install the software with some restrictions. We cannot change that app or that software, or even we cannot change the options in Windows. But in Linux operating system, we can do all the things. We are having the source files. We can change the operating system. Some of the things we can change many things into the installed software which we have got from few websites from internet. And what we can do, we can make changes, we can use those changes, and we can even distribute those changes to our friends also. So this is the free distribution. That's why scientific community really like to work in with the Linux operating system. And Ubuntu is for the beginners actually. That's why we have choose Ubuntu. So come to the first option. Maybe you may all have this resource material with you. You can open it or you can see it from here. First is installing Ubuntu in Windows 10 platform from Microsoft Store. So this is my search box in Windows. I have already searched, so you can have at the top turn the window.
I would just like to interrupt. Your working screen is not seen. They're just seeing the notes. So please share your screen and show them how you're doing it, please. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
There are so many changes in this paid version of Zoom. Even I don't have a permission to share my whole screen, entire screen. So if Mr. Gaurav can help me.
No, I would be able to help you. What permission you don't have? You have all permission. You can share your screen.
I can share my screen with many ways, but I cannot share my entire screen.
Just try with the one which you can do, and you have 2 logs in.
I'm having 2
you
logins.
can try from the other login where you are co-host. You will be able to do everything from there. Just try it from the other login where you are co-host. Okay.
Yes. But few of the things I have to tell from this system only. We have to, first of all, we have to turn our Windows features on and off for the Linux. So there is a window, I think.
Again, we're not seeing your screen. Please show your screen.
This one.
Yeah. Just start from the very beginning. How did you reach here? Just do it from 0 again. Now your proper screen has come. Start it from the very beginning.
There is a box at the below left side where you can write, turn,
Please,
Windows
could you show them how did you reach here? Please start from the...
It is not coming actually. It is not coming actually. I don't... Yeah.
Okay, you try with this.
Yes. I don't have permission to share my entire screen, and this is a problem of Zoom actually, paid version of Zoom. Doesn't matter, we can type turn Windows feature on and off. This has been written at the top in the blue color here. And this is the third option from the down, Windows subsystem for Linux. This you can see here.
Excuse me, sorry. I want to add something here. He has reached to this position or this step after, he has not done anything. He opened his Windows 10 operating system, and from the start button, he searched the Windows features in the settings. So if you go to settings and write Windows features, you would find this turn Windows on and off, and then you can put this feature, that is Windows subsystem for Linux on. That means what? Now you can install Linux in your system, but this is usually on in many of the systems, so we'll take you further after that.
Another, we have to go to the search box again and go for the Microsoft Store. Everyone is having Microsoft Store into their system, so
that would be better if you could share screen. Otherwise, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm sharing, ma'am. Just a
Yeah,
second.
please share your screen so that everybody is able to see what we are doing, what you are doing.
Microsoft Store maybe
Sure, yeah.
this time.
So
And
just hang on 1 minute. Can everybody raise hands? Are you doing it together with him or he's just demonstrating? Yeah, people are doing it with you. And you could do the first step where he had problems. Yeah, people are doing it and they could manage with the first step.
yes.
And now he's reached to Microsoft Store where you usually go for installing any Netflix or any other thing, any game or whatever, right? So he's going further, just stop him wherever you feel there's a problem, right? Thank you.
Go to the search box and type Ubuntu here, and you would get Ubuntu 20.04 LTS. So click on the LTS, and you would have install option here. You may have seen you would have install, or if you are having any other option, because I have already done several times into my system, so install is coming every time. Otherwise, there is, you can own this app, click on that, then you can click on install. It won't take too much of time. It would be a matter of 1 to 2 minutes to install the Ubuntu operating system. So we are actually installing the whole operating system into the Windows as a subsystem, as an app.
So it is doing, everybody can see that like any other app, it is done installing. It is installing it in your system and it is done. Now you will launch this.
Launch option. After launching, I have to share again. This kind of screen you can have in which installing this may take.
Hang on for 1 minute. So how many of you got a screen like this? You could install Ubuntu and you got a screen like this. Everybody would have got, if those who are trying to install Ubuntu in there. Yes, two, three hands are coming up. So you can stop him wherever you feel like. We expect you to do side by side. And in case of any problem, we are there to help you. But we also, because of this internet and other things, there are limitations. So it is taking some time. And in the meantime, everybody can install. A lot of people are working with you. So you can, they're also waiting. And so now you can explain, yes.
There would be some options that enter new Unix name. You can choose any name of your choice, but I suggest that should be into the small letters only, because typing capital letters is always a matter here, and we have to type so much of things in the Linux. Though today we are copying and pasting the commands, but Linux user is preferred to type the commands. So we'll do later when we have a good command over Linux. So my name is Rahul, so I'm typing Rahul and then enter. It is asking for a password now, so you can choose any password. It can be a combination of words, letter and symbols, and it can be as simple as 1 2 3 4 5 6, at least 6 letters or 6 symbols or 6 words you should choose. So any letter, number or combination you can have, but remember, you have to remember that thing, otherwise we have to reinstall the whole thing. And press enter, and for the security reasons you can't see anything whenever you are typing, so type confidently. Then it demands retype new password, then retype the password and press enter. It is showing here password updated successfully, and it comes on the prompt. It is called $prompt with my name. This is Rahul@laptop, and there is a number by default is coming. So this is called $prompt. This word $prompt we will use for the next 3 days. So remember, it is giving all the information about your system also.
There is a request to be a bit slow, though we are behind the schedule, but it is no point going further when the participants who are working with you, they are not through. So people are asking to go slow, go a bit slow, right? Okay, Mohammed, you can say okay when you are done, right? Okay, I'm waiting for you to write okay. He's done, you can go further.
Okay, so since there is a problem in sharing entire screen, otherwise I could use both the screen from where I'm getting the commands, and it will be very difficult actually because I'm not getting the complete access. So you have the resource material with you. You can directly check from that. Learning objective 2. We have completed learning objective 1. We have installed.
Excuse me. Some
Yes,
Nana
yes,
Sani is saying that this wants her system to be restarted after this. Yes, it happens with some of the systems. She can restart. Yes. Please, you restart and we are waiting for you. Just be slow, huh? People are working with you. I'm quite happy that people are working with you, right? So just go a bit slow. She'll write yes in a minute and then you can go for it.
In many systems, for first time it happens that it requires a restart after the installation of Ubuntu, even after the turn on your feature for subsystem for Linux, then also it may require restart also. It can demand restart at 2 or 3 places, but don't worry. Once you install and work with the Linux operating system or Ubuntu today, after that it won't require restarting again and again. So we have installed the Linux. We have already provided you the cheat sheet of Linux commands. You can try those Linux commands after this session.
Yeah, those who are fast, their laptop is fast, their internet is fast, and they are already done. They could try with those commands. But because we have to finish things, and after this, the files are going to take very, very long. So he's just demonstrating, maybe going back home, you could try all commands again. And then tomorrow beginning, we will not start unless you say, okay, that we are stuck at this step, we are stuck at that step. Today, there is some technical internet issue with Dr. Swati. So she's talking from Leh. So we got to go further. So maybe you can do it. But I have requested everyone to try, at least if you're slow here, try at home again. Okay.
I think the participant has joined or not. Who is left?
Which participant?
Who restarted her system?
Yeah, she would come. She would come back. You could finish. Otherwise, it will become 7 o'clock before you finish. Yes. Because today's job requires a lot of time.
So after that, we have the another learning objective, installing Chime 2. So I don't think I should describe at this moment why Chime 2. Professor Manju has already told us about this yesterday. So we should directly install Chime 2, and for this we have to make some environment into the Ubuntu operating system, since this is the first time that we are utilizing Ubuntu operating system in Windows as an app. So it requires some upgradation and updation in fetching commands. So first command is sudo apt-get update. I copied that command from the resource material which we have provided to you, and I have copied that and pasted here. Now after pressing enter, it requires the password which I just made. Enter, and it is working. It will update my apt-get. Apt-get is a method to fetch the files from the internet which we require at the later stage. Also, we have to make certain environment with the help of internet. We have to fetch many of the files with the internet. It's done. How many of you have done? May I know? Make this session interactive. Stop me whenever you feel.
There are several steps which are going to take. When there is no response, there are several steps which are going to take a long time. So maybe you could go ahead. They are viewing. If those who are slow can try again at their home. Yeah.
Okay.
And yes, she said yes, it is done.
Okay, we have updated now. In updation, what happened? Already installed package boot update. Now we need to upgrade this package. So it won't take too much of time, but it is interactive. Do you want to continue? It wants my permission, like in Windows, whenever we are installing any software, it requires next, 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 or cancel. It is giving us 2 or 3 options always. So it is like that. If I write Y here, that means next. so it won't take too much of time, but the time depends upon two factors. One is my system configuration on which I'm working at this moment, and another one, the how much speed of internet is coming for once at this moment. So these are the two factors which will be very important while doing all this work. After updating, it is 50%. It won't take too much of time. Hopefully my internet is doing good today, so it is going. Yes. After that, we need to install, or we need to download Anaconda package first, which is a prerequisite to install Chime. It would happen soon. So installing Anaconda is very important, because Anaconda is an environment which is written in Python language. Python, everybody has heard about that. So, and it supports nearly 1500 scientific softwares. So since Chime 2 is a package of many software, it is a wrapper. It contains many standalone softwares also with it. So and some software is written into C language, some is C++, another one is in R language. So to run all the softwares in one wrapper, we need another environment, which is Anaconda here. So we have to fetch the Anaconda environment and run that. That would take time. For that thing, I have already logged in from the two systems. If it takes time, one system is ready with me. We would go with that so that it would end soon. Maybe people are doing with me, and if you are having any problem, please.
They would be a bit slow. I understand that, because some of them didn't know where to copy commands from. So, but you carry on with your work. They are viewing this, you're doing live. And those who are slow, we can wait. Whenever they ask us to wait, we'll wait. Nobody is asking me to wait now.
Yes. And we are again on the dollar prompt. And I must say that
a message has come from Amish Kumar. He wants you to be a bit slow.
Okay, definitely I'll be slow. Then there is a curl command which we use to fetch or to download the data from the internet. Like we are surfing a website and there is a download button. So we click on the download button, and there are files is starting to download or started download into a download folder. This is the same thing. Curl command with O option. I'll not go into the detail of this O option or something like that. This curl command will definitely have a web address, and press enter. Now you can see that there is something downloading. It would take I think 1 or 2 minutes or 2 to 3 minutes. Then this is only the downloading. Then we would check the downloaded package, whether it is downloaded correctly or not. Done. Very good. Then we have to check the integrity of the package. There is a command to check the integrity of the package, and I have copied that command from the resource material and pasted here, and then press enter. It won't take too much of time. If there is nothing in red, that means the package has been downloaded completely. There is no problem in the package. Then we have to install, and there are a few methods of installation. We are going by simplest method of installing Anaconda. This is a bash command by which we would be able to install. It is interactive actually, and I must tell you how interactive it is. Just a second. Yes. Press enter whenever it requires. This is the license agreement. We have to press enter many times until we are having another option. This is the another option. So do you accept the license terms? Yes or no? We have to type yes, obviously. Otherwise, it won't give us permission to install. Yes. This is the path. We need to go default. Now it would take nearly 5 to 10 minutes to install this.
Maybe
What I can do,
your internet is very good. It would install maybe faster. You can wait if it works here only directly.
yes, ma'am,
In
definitely.
the meantime, you can tell them the other things about the files or whatever you want to tell them. But you can wait for 2 minutes.
And in the
here if it
meantime,
works.
yeah, there are some questions also by Sushma Mishra, ma'am. Is Ubuntu required only for today's work or for all the coming days? Yeah, it is required for all the coming days, because whatever the environment we are creating today, our Chime would work into that. So we have to do into the Ubuntu only. There are some files written for the Microsoft Office, Microsoft this Windows also, but the software, the Chime 2 is not able to run properly into the Windows system. So we have to do into the Ubuntu environment. So if you're not able to do that, this I want to show you.
So it is doing, and it is extracting how much is done, 6%. Maybe it does it here itself. If it
Yes.
takes a long time, you can shift to your other system.
Other system, yes, ma'am.
If it wants you to do it again or whatever, then you can shift to the other system where it is already installed.
Yesterday also
let everybody do it with you, because sometimes waiting also is important when others are doing it with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Dr. Sushma, if you need any support or anyone is any support later after this session also, we would be very happy to help you. You should install the Ubuntu operating system and all the required things into your system, so that you will be able to do the tomorrow's session and day after tomorrow also. The 69% is very crucial, ma'am. Every time it happens that the 69%, it stopped many times. Like,
just wait for 1 minute, let's see what happens.
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise you start. Yeah, it is doing, but otherwise you can start from the other laptop. It's not a problem.
No, it will be done, ma'am, soon.
Yeah. I hope so, because to keep a continuity is always good. Sir, can you please provide the Zoom recording for this lecture? My internet, yes, we'll post it tomorrow. We'll post it tomorrow at WhatsApp group.
And if you are doing later, after this session, you can directly contact to me. I can post my email ID, or you have my number also from the FDP brochure. I can post both the things. You can contact to me. I'll be very happy to help you.
So this is 1700. We'll wait for till 1702. And there is one more question. In the meantime, you can answer that. And after that, otherwise, we'll shift to the other laptop if it is going to take very long time. Okay?
Definitely.
Yeah. In the meantime, you can answer the question. What is that? Let's see.
No question is coming.
It just says thank you, sir. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's no question. So I don't know. We wait for 1 more minute. Otherwise, you can shift to because if it is going to take very long, it is no point to wait for here. We could reach to the next step.
Yeah, again, it is require our permission. We have to type
yes.
And yes, it's done.
Yeah.
So there is written here, thank you for installing Anaconda 3. I hope that all the things will be okay in installation. Then many times it happens that we have to type exit, but before that I need to check whether I need to go for the exit command or not. There is another command, conda create, and now we have to create the environment we have installed. We have to initialize the environment.
Yes.
Conda, whenever it is saying that conda command not found, so we have to type exit here, and we will be out of the Ubuntu app. Then we have to type Ubuntu in the box where we have typed.
Please share your screen. Nobody is seeing you.
Ma'am, just a second, I'm sharing. I think my screen is visible now.
Yes.
No,
Gone.
gone. This time it is visible. So what is the difference? How can I know that the Anaconda environment is working or not? You have seen the dollar prompt started by my name. This is Rahul. But before that, Rahul, you are watching, there is a base written in the bracket. That means that happened. And now I should run the environment creating command and it should work like it is working. But earlier it was not. So it requires my permission again. I have to type yes, why, and it would extract all the files. Now, this is the very crucial step at this moment. This step requires a good internet connection and good configuration of your system. If your system is slow or there would be any problem into the system, this step would take a lots of time. Done into my system. I refreshed my system many times before doing that in the final session. That's why it is happening. So now I have to activate this environment, and let me show you. Here there is written Conda activate my env. I can copy from here also. I can copy from my notes which we have provided you, and to deactivate this environments, sometimes when we don't need, we need to do some programming also into the
Excuse me, yeah, Professor Rajni from Creorimal College, she's saying go a bit slow. So because we basically are biologists, please bear with us.
Yes,
so go a bit slow, yes. So you check your environment in the meantime, screen will not go. Yeah.
And yes, and environment is working. This is my env is written rather than base here. So my specific environment is working now. Now I can install Chime. So before installing Chime, this is the prerequisite which we have to do. Now we need to download the Chime package from the internet, but we are not going on the Chime website. There is a command wget. Wget is like curl. There are a little bit difference in which I'm not going into the detail of wget and curl command. Both the commands are doing the same thing, but wget is a bit basic command. Curl command is a little bit advanced, having some advanced functions. So by this time, wget command we are utilizing, and press enter. So this command will install, will download the Chime package into my system. And let me show you, there is a file called Chime.
Sorry, there is a question coming from the Professor Rajni Gupta. She says, at step 5, where will the Anaconda be installed? From Ubuntu or normal internet? Anaconda is coming from internet.
Coming from internet and installing into the Ubuntu.
Installing into the Ubuntu. Like it is very much like, you know, we have created Linux environment and we are downloading additional softwares to work. Okay. Yeah.
So this file has been saved here, Chime 2 2021.4. We have already given you the link for the most updated Chime version 2021.4 written here. You can see here. And this is very much important, which I am telling to you, because if you install something else from the website, then attributes won't work. So we are again, step 12, copy the command and paste here and press enter. Again, this is again the very much crucial step. like we are having installation of Anaconda environment or the Conda environment, like that step requires two things: your system configuration and the internet speed. This step also requires both the things. If your system is slow,
Yeah, there's
we
a
have to
question
go a
coming.
bit slow.
Sorry, excuse me, because
Yes.
the participants also, we have a limitation. We would have done everything offline. Maybe we would try again. Divya Sharma wants to know her Conda activate environment is not working. Maybe her Conda is not
Because
installed.
she may have ma'am, I would like to answer this.
Yes,
She may
please.
have not typed exit command before this. I was trying this command before typing exit because I was trying to figure out whether it is working or not. Otherwise, we have to type exit first, then enter. After that, from the search box, we have to search for the Ubuntu, and then Conda environment would work. Then this command would work properly. Any other question if anybody is having?
I see 3 questions. Okay, she said thank you, done for her.
Yes, yes. So since you can see that Linux operating system is not so user friendly.
His internet is gone. Maybe we'll wait for 1 minute him to come back.
Yes.
In the mean, yes, he is back. Yes.
Internet connection is unstable.
It's quite good. It worked very well today. Most of the things, important things are done. Heavy things are done now. We don't need to worry much.
We would wait only 1 minute. Otherwise, I'm having another system ready. I can share my screen from that system, and you can see how solving environment done. No, it would take time. It would take a lots of time. Nearly in between 5 to 10 minutes. It would take. The whole package of Chime would install at this moment, and there are more than I think 100 steps here. Like this.
So because the people are going slow, try if it doesn't take too long and internet helps you. So maybe we can wait for 5 minutes if it works. Otherwise, we'll shift to your other laptop, right?
Definitely. Right.
Because it gives a different feeling when people are slow also at several places. They want you to wait.
Several places, yes.
Yes. So maybe we can wait for 5 minutes. But if it stops us, then we'll shift to the other system.
So many people are working with us. So I think at the day 3rd, we would definitely have some good results to show them, and they also can try.
Yeah.
And yesterday also there was a question, can we do that into the Mac system? Yes, we can do. But we haven't chosen those commands because Mac system is very few people are using Mac system. But we can do in Mac system. We don't need to install Ubuntu because it is a Unix based operating system, Unix based platform. So we directly open the terminal. And what is terminal? This black screen in which we are working, that is called terminal. So terminal is already functional into the Mac system. We directly can copy and paste the command from the parent website of Chime itself. And if Dr. Babita needs my help today also in the evening, because she is my old friend, so I'll be available. It is going fast today.
Yeah, let's wait for 5 minutes, you know.
Yes, ma'am.
Your work will also be saved shifting from here to the other laptop.
Definitely, ma'am.
And in any case, we have to wait for others to do it. There's one more question. She said, thank you very much. Babita is saying thank you to you.
Yes. I request to all the participants, if you people are not installing at this moment, please install at the later moment in late evening today itself, so that tomorrow we would have a better session, because tomorrow we would have to do the calculations in the Chime package, not the installation thing. So today it may be a bit boring for the biologist to install the software into a new operating system, which you may not be very much friendly. But tomorrow, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, there will be technical sessions for the biologist only, and we all would be very happy to see that what kind of results are coming after processing via this package.
These are all softwares which we are going to use later. Dmux, I explained you yesterday. Then these several, there's the packages in between. I said it's a wrapper, so it is just trying to get everything, whatever it needs.
Every line is a package in itself. They may be standalone softwares which nowadays are included by Chime 2 version. Data again, Q2 Data, the last line, Data is a standalone software, now is a part of Chime 2. So whenever these softwares, standalone softwares will be a part of any package, they are called plugins. So plugin word we will use many times in the next 2 classes or next 2 technical sessions. Plugins, actually, Dr. Neha, I was talking about the plugins, like these lines are coming. Many of the lines are standalone softwares also, like Data 2 and Gnoise. These are different softwares now part of Chime 2 also. You can use those softwares as a standalone or a part of Chime. So whenever a software is a part of any package, it is called a plugins. So the language is more computational today, but from tomorrow onwards, it would be more biological rather than computational.
Two are still to be installed. I don't remember. The last one is which one?
Which map?
If you remember, how many more are going to come? You don't remember?
Soon it is going to happen. Going to done very soon. It would take nearly 2 to 3 minutes.
It would finish in 1 or 2 minutes. So we don't need
1
to
or
shift
2
to
minutes.
the other laptop?
No need, ma'am.
Okay, we wait.
Just taking time just because of the internet, because sometimes it is giving us good speed, sometimes not so good. So it has stopped at 96% now. It should not be.
In time, you could prepare for the other laptop where it is already installed. You can just try shifting. Maybe it starts working in 1 or 2 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm already ready with the other laptop also.
But wait for 1 or 2 minutes. If
1
it
or 2
works,
minutes,
then it will
yes.
work. This is mainly because of internet.
Anybody has done, maybe you are at your home and you may have good internet speed also. So
Yeah,
you may have
5G,
done.
people are working with 5G now.
Yes. Whenever there is a big package, it would take time.
We should be about to be done, meaning we have,
Yes,
I
yes,
think
ma'am.
it's already taken a lot of time.
This is about to done. I think it should not take more than 2
1 minute
minutes.
now.
Yes. Dr. Rashmi and Dr. Amit has raised hand. Maybe they have done with the step. Dr. Isha is also done with the step. I tried, but I am unable to download the app from the App Store. Dr. Triambak, it may be that you may not have the licensed version of Windows operating system. It may create some problem many times.
And the other reason could be that you have not ticked your Windows subsystem to allow you to download Linux.
Yes.
Please first go back to Windows subsystem. Click that your system should be allowed to download Ubuntu from there. Try these two things. Maybe otherwise, if your system is a problem and it is not allowing because of it being not the true version, paid version of Windows, then it might also sometimes create a problem.
Has been okay, in my system it showed that it has been downloaded, but I didn't find it. And what you're talking about the Ubuntu.
Tell him, okay, Rahul, tell
Yes,
him to
yes,
start
Ubuntu.
from start and then find Ubuntu. Start.
Yes, type Ubuntu where you have typed Microsoft Store. Type Ubuntu in that window and you would get your software at the top. Then click on that Ubuntu operating app and that would be done. Now it is going to done in a minute.
Yes. He is talking about Ubuntu. Please find it from start the way you find Word, MS Word.
MS Word, yes.
You will see Ubuntu written. Open it from there. Got it?
these are the two main steps which took our time today, and it happens all the time. Whenever you install Anaconda environment, it would take nearly 5 to 10 minutes, and installation of Chime would also take nearly 10 minutes. Today also, I think it has taken 10 or more than 10 minutes.
But it is done.
It is done. It is going to done soon. We are having a prompt to type, and then we would have only 5 to 10 minutes of this session, and all the things would be done for the tomorrow.
Professor Rajni Gupta is stuck at step 7. Please, can you go to the notes, Rahul, and check what is step 7?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. In the meantime, it is just finishing itself. What is step 7? Anaconda?
Oh, change mode actually. I think we should allow a few of the participants like Professor Rajni, so that she can
to come on screen. Do I allow
yes, definitely,
yeah,
definitely.
I can do it. Just hang on 1 minute. Yeah, I will search for Professor Rajni. Yeah. So you can unmute yourself, Rajni, and talk to Rahul directly, please. Yeah. Welcome, Professor Rajni. Rahul is there to answer all your queries.
Step 7 is change mode. It changes the permission of Anaconda software. So whenever you run this command, nothing would happen. Only the permission would be changed of the downloaded package. And we haven't shown here due to the time constraints what happened with that package.
So maybe she is not speaking now, but what you can do is you can just I will request her to call you and just get her system adjusted for tomorrow. She's a very keen learner.
Definitely.
And because just telephone her and find out where, ma'am, you are stuck and how or maybe tomorrow morning you can do it if it is very late now. Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah. Because more people we have at our level for tomorrow, the more we are going to enjoy this work. Otherwise, I am allowed the feature, but I am unable to download, ma'am. I think it's license problem, ma'am. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, no problems. Maybe it happens sometimes. And yeah, but still you have the result files. You please be with us, or maybe if you can join with someone else, then also it is, but still you have a lot to learn here because I have given you all the results file. Now, how you can do it? You view Rahul doing things and reaching to the result. That also is nothing. It's just copying pasting commands, and then result you will be able to see with everyone. Yeah. So we are done with this.
We are done with this, and now look at the thing. My env is written here. Now I'm going to activate the Chime 2 here into my system. Either I can take the commands from this place, or I can take the command from the notes. I can copy, and I have to remember this all the time. I have to remember this. Whenever I need to start my Chime, I have to type this command, or else I can take this command from my resource material also. Let me check whether we have given the correct thing. Yes, we have given the same thing. So we can copy and we can paste it and enter. Look at the change at my env, my underscore env. Now Chime 2 -2021.4 is written rather than my env. That means Chime is working fine, and we have to check whether Chime is working or not by typing or by copying and pasting the command Chime info. It should give me the results like this. It should give me the Python version which has been installed into my system now. Chime release version, and these are some of the versions of different softwares or the quality filters or other things.
Now, what I suggest, Rahul, is because you are done with this, everybody is viewing, they need time to understand.
Yes.
Right. The thing is, now you extract the files and give them time, and tomorrow again start with their status. They will work today evening, tomorrow morning, and whomsoever comes to you with a query, please help them.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that tomorrow when we start, maximum people should be at the stage where they have this installed. So Divya Verma is getting error. Probably these are the internet errors. Divya, your internet is not working well. So that is the problem. But you can try at the other time and catch Rahul whenever you feel like.
And I'm available nearly at 12 p.m. at night. So you can call me at any time. I'll be available by 12 at night.
So it would be good if you catch up with everyone before we start again.
Definitely, ma'am. Definitely.
Yeah.
Now we are working into the Chime environment, and first of all, we have to make a directory. And directory means same thing as we have a folder in Windows. We are calling it a directory here. So there is a command mkdir. This command we have given into the cheat sheet also. This command needs a directory name. So we have given Chime 2 moving picture tutorial. We have taken all the commands from this tutorial, and nothing would happen that has been created. We can check it by ls command. That is not into the resource material. I can type ls command for you here, and you can see that Anaconda file, Anaconda 3 directory would always be into the blue color. So Chime 2 moving picture tutorials at the last.
Can you explain to them what is a directory, please?
I just explained that directory is just a folder, like we have a folder in Windows. Directory here into the Ubuntu. The same thing. So cd command, this cd means change directory. At this moment, I would like to tell you that I am working into my home directory.
Jana.
And with this command, I would entered into the Chime 2 moving picture tutorial. Like in Windows, I'm having a like my college name is Sri Aurobindo College. I have a folder named Sri Aurobindo College on the desktop. So I would double click on that and entered into that folder, Sri Aurobindo College. All the material related to my college is there. So here I have to type a command cd and directory name, or I must say the folder name. And this you can see here. Before the dollar prompt, there is a directory name. That means I'm working into this directory. And now I have to fetch some data from the internet to run for tomorrow's tutorial. Maybe Professor Manju has told that 4 kind of files we would fetch from the internet. This is the first one, sample metadata.tsv. This we need.
Highlight the name to confirm that this is the first file which we are doing. And the same file, yeah,
we'll use it many times, and you can see the sorry. Wait. Sample metadata.tsv saved. You can see a
ls. Show them by ls.
I must do the ls minus l.
What is that? Tell them what is that.
ls space minus l. It shows us the permission, whether it is a file or a directory. We can see here at this is the name, and all the permissions are here. So ls space minus l shows us the permission also. So this has been downloaded. Now next is we have to make another directory before fetching the data. Let me tell you why. This is mkdir emp single and sequences. This is the emp single and sequences, the name of the new directory which we are creating under the Chime 2 moving picture tutorial directory. So folder into the folder. Done. Why we did that? This is a procedure here. 2 files, barcode and fastq. These are the 2 files which is by default will be created or will be downloaded under the emp single and sequences folder. So before fetching that file, we need to create the directory. And now we can fetch the barcode.fastq.gz, and gz is a zipping of a package so that it would be compressed and easily traveled via the internet. Like we are having PDF, we are having
PDF. This is like
sorry, WinZip. Sorry.
This is WinZip. Like it is commonly called as GunZip in Linux and in WinZip. So this is same as WinZip in Windows. So it is folder. Fetching the zip files. Yes.
So this has been saved, and you can see that EMP single end sequences slash. This slash means showing the path barcode.fastq.gz saved under the directory, under the folder EMP single end sequences, and we know where is the single end sequences directory lies. Now next is getting another file, that is sequence.fastq.gz. This is the another file which we need to fetch or download from the internet under the same folder EMP single end sequences. It won't take too much of time. All the downloading, all the installation will be dependent on the system configuration and the speed of internet. This is also saved messages here under the same directory.
Now and show them by ls that these two files are existing there. Change folder.
Ma'am, let me download the last file. After that, I'll show each and everything.
Right. Okay.
And the last one we need to download is a classifier file. Professor Manju has already told you about the classifier file. I should not go into the detail of that classifier. We need to use this classifier in future, and that is very much important. And I must say that if we don't have the correct classifier in our system, so at last our result won't open. It is done. And now all the steps for today has been completed, and now I must go out from the moving picture tutorial directory. Please I must give you
the EMP folder also. Show them this is a folder inside that, and these two files are existing there.
Yes, ma'am. Generally, people are utilizing ls command only, but I love ls space -l because it gives us all the directories and files with the permission. So Anaconda we installed earlier. It created a directory Anaconda 3. We would not talk about this at the later stage.
When you are telling them about the permissions, do tell them what does this rw -- means.
Like we are having a permission in Windows that we can open some folder, we can open some file. So these are the thing. This is a directory. This is the directory called
these dashes. I tell them this dashes mean that you have read permission only, you have write permission, you have editing permission. So these dashes means just that.
So now I would go into this Chime 2 moving picture tutorials directory, since I know the many shortcuts here, so I'll be able to do that. I can fetch the command in one go. What happened? I entered into the Chime 2 moving picture tutorials. Now again ls space -l, and there are three things. This EMP single end sequences directory we created. I'll go into the this also. And this is the classifier file we just downloaded at the last stage. This is the sample metadata.tsv we downloaded at the first stage after creating the directory. Now I need to go to the EMP single end sequences folder. I went under the folder, and two files we downloaded. This is the GunZip format. That's why it is in the red color. This is the specialty of any Linux system, whether it is Ubuntu, whether it is Fedora or Red Hat, that you will see the GunZip format into the red color, directories into the blue color, and there are one or two more colors also. When they will be in front of you, I'll tell you about those also. So we have downloaded four things: barcode.fastq.gz, sequences.fastq.gz. These are under the EMP, sorry, EMP single and sequences in this directory. Go up one level. EMP single and sequences, I came out of that directory, and now 2 files we are having into the Chime 2 moving picture tutorial. So we have downloaded 4 files today. We would work with these 4 files in the next 2 days. So I request you to kindly be at the same level from today onwards, so that we will be able to work together in the next sessions.
Right. Thank you, Rahul. I think we are done for today. And
yes,
few of the participants also could finish with us. And I'm personally going to request Gaurav, who is the host of this event, to please save the recording and get it shared at the WhatsApp group, because this takes some time after this session is over at Zoom. It takes some time to save this file, video file. So after he's saved, I'm requesting him to share this at WhatsApp group, so that those who were slow or who could not download can please repeat at their homes and catch Rahul for any problem. He said 12 o'clock today night and tomorrow morning anytime. So you can catch him, but it would be good if everybody, each one of us is at the same level, and we have already installed our files, so that we can pick up OTUs from there, do the quality check, pick the OTUs, and then it would be very interesting to identify those OTUs and build a phylogenetic tree with that. So, okay with everyone? Yeah, done? I hope to see that tomorrow each one of us are at the good same platform, same level, right? Yeah. So it is done with most of us, and I would now request, thank you, Rahul, for this one. It was a very good session, and I hope everybody has understood it well. So I would now just request Gaurav that he could end the meeting whenever he feels